Been gone for a minute. This is Cam's. My name is Kevin. Astrology. Kevin's Astrology Made Simple.
And what the hell is this? This is a birth chart. This video is on what a birth chart is. And so, um, this birth chart has 12 houses. These triangles are the houses 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 12. And they are occupied by a zodiac sign. See Aries right there? A-I-R-A-R-I. And then Taurus, Gemini, all the way around Leo. Everybody gets a house. And each house is 30 degrees long. And each sign is 30 degrees long. Okay? And the houses are just areas of life. They just represent different areas of life. Like the first house, I'll just go quick. The first house is the house of self. Second is the house of basically your survival needs, your survival. Third house, house of communication. Fourth house, house of home and family. Fifth house, the house of fun and entertainment. Sixth house, the house of health and service to others. Seventh house is the house of masses, millions and billions of people. Relationships, all kind, business partnerships, compromise, things like the agreements, contracts. Eighth house is a house of sex, but on a one-to-one level, like a passionate uh, marriage type level. And it's the house of marriage, like what's actually going on in the marriage. Seventh house is the union of the marriage. And then the eighth house is the actual marriage. And it's the house of longevity, research, and everything that's underground. And it's the house of transformation. It's the house of death, your in-laws. Okay, so in the ninth house is the house of your wealth. Not wealth. I'm sorry. The house of your uh, uh, luck, your gurus, your teachers, philosophy, your ethics, morals, things like that. And I forgot to say the second house is also the house of wealth, like your bank account, your accumulated savings. So ninth, and then the 10th house is the house of your career environment, not what actual career is, like the things you'll be bringing to the table of your career. It's a house of social status, prestige, power, authority, ambition. And the 11th house is a house of gains of all kinds. It's a house of your network circle, your friends, people that help you get to where you want to go. Long-term goals and wishes. It's a house of your older siblings. Okay, and then the 12th house is a house of people who are underprivileged. That even if that's you or anybody who's underprivileged, and it's the service to people who are underprivileged. That's the 12th house, like involvement with charities, institutions, things like that. It's the house of where you separate from reality into the spiritual world, the other world, like out of body experiences, meditation, stuff like that. Is this house? Okay, so that's basically what the houses mean. It's more to it, but that's basically it. And then you have the planets. The planets. I'll start here and just go my way around. This, as you were, I'm gonna start with the sun, the most common ones that we know, and then I'll just go from the sun, like how our solar system really is. Like so, I'll go sun, um, then I'll do moon, even though the moon is not next, and then Mercury, Venus, blah blah blah. So the sun, that's what we know everybody to be. That's what everybody think astrology is, and it's not. This is one main reason I wanted to make this video. You are not just your sun sign. Everybody like me, I'm an Aquarius, or you might be a Sagittarius, and like we'll read our horoscopes and just think that's it, and we're that, and we'll read it and we don't identify it, and then we'll just be like, oh, okay, well, astrology is bullshit, it doesn't work, blah blah blah, and then that's no, it's all of these planets you have to look at, and the whole birth chart. This is a birth chart. This is a snapshot. If you was right here, this is you looking up into the sky. You're standing here, you looking up into the sky right the second you were born, a snapshot. happened. It was a snapshot, and this is where all the planets were in the sky and what zodiac sign they were in, not just your sun sign. Now, the sun sign is your soul. It's the significator of your soul. It's your creative self-expression. Represents your father, your relationship with your father. Shows you. It could show you what the father was like and his influence. It's that kid-like nature in you that just likes to go and just be creative and just go and create things at will. It's the king in you. It's where you get your confidence from. It's what you identify with, what you should identify with. And then we have this glyph. Now, everybody's chart, you're going to see all of these symbols. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. You might see more in other charts, but we just basically sticking with basic planets. So that's the sun. That's how it's going to look when you look for yours. So that's the sun. And then the moon. I forgot to put moon, but that's the moon. Don't look too nice, but that's the moon. The moon is your mother, is your emotions, your mind, your thinking. What your thinking is like. It's your emotional response to things, to people, to the world. It's the subjective world, where the sun is the objective world, where you shine at. The moon is the inside, the real world, if you want to call it. And so that's basically what the moon is. And then that's Mercury right there. Right there, that's Mercury. I'll have to make another part to this, but Mercury is your intellect. It's the product of your mind, your intellect. Mercury, right here. Communication, intelligence, your ability to take something apart and put it back together. That's Mercury. You know how you solve problems, how you plan ideas, come up with concepts, and ask questions and make